how do you get support? How do you get sponsorships? How do you get backing? How do you just get the security when you are hosting these events, these workshops and trainings? How do you get that for you, for your platform as an entrepreneur, as a speaker, as an author? And so everything that I do, I love training. That is my first love. That's what I love doing. I love training. I would say public speaking comes second or third. The first is training. I love training, doing workshops, facilitating. And then the second is mentorship and just really hitting the ground running. Third would be public speaking. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I was in the group. Yeah. So I wanted to share this in the group first before I share it to the public, because I like to share certain things with the inner circle first. And so with all of the questions that I've been getting about sponsorships, this is the time now. It is October. We are in the second week of October, I believe. And so between October, November, and you're cutting it close to December, start working on your sponsorship decks. Start getting those money packages together. Start cultivating these ideas and these programs and things that you want to put in place for 2019. These are things that you have to do now, right? Start thinking about and cultivating that right now. If not, you will fall in the pool of maybe I'll see, I don't have the budget if you approach it by January. Right now, this month, you should be coordinating and putting together what events, what trainings, what workshops, what programs you'll be launching, what products you'll be launching for 2019, especially around the first quarter. And the reason why I say that is because you have to put together your money bag. You have to put together how are you going to really secure the bag with support, with sponsorships, with backing, with investors now. And so put together that package now. If you don't know how to put that package together, that's something that I'll talk about towards the end of this video. And so a lot of people wait till the very last minute. So still work on finishing strong for 2019. But keep in mind that money deck, that security deck, of what you plan to create and what you plan to do for 2019, that needs to be created now. Start working on that financial vision now for 2019. What is the first quarter going to look like? What is the second quarter going to look like? And so take the time this month to get a calendar out and take the time, at least, you know, if you can do it, work on it maybe 2 hours a week. What are your packages going to look like? What are you offering? What are you putting together? Who is ideal to reach out to? Why are they ideal, right? What's going on in your backyard, in your community? Who is receiving funding? You have to do all of that financial research right now. If not, 2019 will also start as a financial struggle. And so if you want to relieve yourself from working and trading your hours for dollars, you have to create these packages and these programs that you can have a funding package that you can share. And along with that funding package, think about even creating some sort of video. Hey, these are the plans that I have in place for 2019. This is how I see working with you. You know, so putting together that plan is key. That's how you build the support. That's how you build the staff. That's how you build the backing, right? And so don't get caught up in the holiday frenzy, which is going to happen starting next month if you haven't worked on your security package. Work on your security package now. Who are your sponsors? Where are they? Who are your investors? Where are they? What kind of campaigns are you going to run? What kind of programs are you going to facilitate? What kind of products are you going to create? But if you are looking for sponsorships, you're looking for support, and you're looking for security bag ×3, then you should consider that financial plan now. And how do you create that? How do you create a sponsorship deck that gets yeses? How do you create a sponsorship deck or even a financial, a secured bag, right? Security package, like that's what I like to call it, right? Like your fund package, F-U-N-D? How do you create that funding package for your projects, products, events now? Well, on November 1st, I will be hosting a 3 to 4 week boot camp. It will be online, 3 to 4 week boot camp online. If you're interested in hearing more about it, you can just put in, count me in, and I'll send you details on how you can sign up. Is it an investment? Absolutely. Because I truly believe in my system and I know it works, right? And so if you decide to do the work or not, that's up to you. But I know the system that I have works. I receive the testimonials in my email. I see the work happening within my clients. I see those who have attended workshops, how things have been shifting for them. And so if you stay focused, strategic, and intentional, you'll win and you'll come out on top. If you decide to get distracted, which is the greatest sin ever for any entrepreneur or visionary, then you will find yourself looking at depletion and decrease. And so if we are going to claim all of these fabulous words, because for those of you who go to church, you know there's going to be a word over the house that'll be delivered before the new year, around the new year. So if you really want to step into that and be prepared, fully prepared mentally, physically, financially, consider creating a fund package, F-U-N-D package. And that will be based on, you know, what you have a plan in place for 2019 and working it one by one, you know, creating a plan where each project can be funded. Wouldn't that be great that each project can be funded? And so that's the reason why I even decided to do this video, is because I sent out a feeler for a project that I'm working on. And I said, wait a minute, sometimes we forget that we have the support and the security based on relationships that we have formed. And so I reached out to that support and security to say, hey, this is what I'm working on in the coming months before 2019 starts. If you have any resources that can support me in facilitating this, let me know. Instantly reply back, yes, yes, and yes, this is how we're going to make it work. And the reply back was even greater than what I've even expected. And so it's setting up my 2019 for success, because now I'm getting in bed with these relationships that I form, meaning that we are going to break bread. We are fulfilling a mission and a vision together. And so it feels great. And so I don't want you to be hanging out there on a limb trying to figure out what 2019 looks for you. If you've hosted an event for 2018 and you know that you are in the red, you need to create this Secure the Bag ×3 package. If you know that you facilitated a workshop and you know that you came out on the bottom financially, or even with attendance, but more importantly, the support from people who can provide resources and access, then you want to change 2019. So let's learn from some of these mistakes that have been made in 2017, 2018. And some of you have completely given up. You've tried it maybe 2-3 years ago, hosting an event, hosting a workshop, putting a project together or a campaign, and you felt like you got the short end of the stick. The only way to really learn from these lessons is to keep trying, but also being willing to get trained so that your next try is a win, right? Your next try is a win. So if you are ready for Secure the Bag ×3, definitely, you know, let me know here in the comments. November 1st is the workshop. It is going to be an investment. And if you're not ready for the investment, that's fine. But if you're ready to make that investment,